What's good? What's good, y'all? I'm back. Day number 7. I'm actually on a Zoom for class. I'm gonna let y'all rock with me for a second.
Boats.
Okay, one at a time.
Some boats, maybe.
Boats. We might hear a little skiff motorboat, just kind of chugging, across the water. Yeah. Or we might hear foghorns of big ships in the distance. Okay. Travis, what'd you say?
I said in the foliage.
Well, we might hear wind blowing through the...
So in this exercise, we're looking at this picture and we're discussing what soundscapes would need to be layered.
When the flag is blowing, you can hear like that metal part hitting it.
Drop the mic. We all can go home.
Boom.
That is true. And I was going to say that's like the candy, ear candy on top. Great observation, Tina. Because if there was no wind, that flag would be just down against the pole, would it not?
Exactly.
But we can tell that there's some wind blowing. And
this is good stuff.
What we hear is flag flapping, and a great sound for that is when you do a search. For.
What's goody? I'm back. Really had a chill day today. Wasn't doing too much. I wasn't really vlogging like that. Heading out to Riders basketball practice. I'm running late. Forgive me. I thought practice was at 6:30 and it is at 6. Nonetheless, I'll get there maybe 10 or 15 minutes into practice. But it's all good. I'm going to get there. Bobbing and weaving through this crazy Atlanta traffic. I'm not even going to say it. But y'all know what it is. It's super cold. They saying that we might get some actual snow. We're going to see. Traffic check. If you don't live in Atlanta, you probably think I'd be lying when I say this traffic is crazy. It's really bad. So I was watching something. I was watching my boy Ray Daniels. Shout out to Ray Daniels, real stand-up guy. I was watching him on the Dancer Project. And they were talking about the current state of the music industry and what he thought the future was. And he made a couple points that, I kind of agree with. He was saying how from maybe 2017 to 2023 was probably like the golden age of streaming and just like being able to just have like a viral moment, and from there, from that viral moment, you're able to pivot that into a record label, a big like record deal, a huge one, 7 million, 3 million, 5 million. You got to think that from that era we had Cardi B, there's a bunch of people, that started off from just being viral. I know him, so I definitely remember that era. But from what Ray's saying is, like, that era's over, and it's going back to like the era of really being talented and having some type of artistry and really putting out some music with some substance. And I can say, man, honestly, thank you for that. That's exactly what we need, because it was either that or the death of hip hop, the death of urban music as we know it. Like, I love Afro beats, I love all the different variations, but we don't want to see the art form just kind of die, kind of like rock and roll, and it will, because the people evolve, after a while. Like, the kids evolve, the audience evolves, the crowd evolves. I just felt like that was a pretty interesting topic, because when you sit back and think about it, like, what happened to the days of just the craftsmanship? People are just slapping projects together. It's crazy. Even as a producer, like, it benefits me to be on as many projects and albums as I possibly can. But I'm gonna be honest, man, the industry does need to go back to the artists locking in with one or two producers and coming up with a full cohesive album. Like, I've been listening to a lot of stuff and nothing's sticking. Like, I listened to the Lil Baby Wham, love it. It sounds amazing. But I can't think of anything on the project that actually stuck. You know what I mean? Like, replayability, something that I would keep playing over and over and over and over. I haven't gotten anything like that. And, to Baby's defense, he did say that he's never been produced before. He's never sat in a studio setting with a team of producers or a producer and was properly produced. He actually said that he would be open to that, and I get it. Not everybody grew up with a musical background to know these type of things. A lot of people, a lot of rappers especially, they're just the coolest person in their hood, and somebody tell them they should probably rap, and they try it out and they become pretty good at it, and then next thing you know, they got a career. So they never went through artist development. They were never able to like fully develop their craft. So I don't really fault the artists, and I actually commend the artists that are like, yo, look, I know that I'm not from that cloth, but I'm trying and I want to evolve as an artist. I've actually been seeing a lot of artists do that. I went through that. Well, I didn't go through it, but I got to see Moneybagg Yo kind of transition. I remember there was a point where he didn't know what a hi-hat was. We'd be in the studio making beats, and he'd be like, what's that thing that go tick, tick, tick? Take that out the beat. I don't like that. He's like, the hi-hats? He's like, yeah, I don't like that. He's like, it's in all your beats. He's like, wait, that's in my beat? Like, yeah, bro, it's a hi-hat in all your beats. You know what I mean? But like I said, we're getting back to real craftsmanship and musicianship, so now's the time. If you're a producer, if you're a click producer, or a producer that uses loops to just add drums, you're gonna have to diversify the drum patterns right now, man. You're gonna have to learn some Afrobeat patterns, learn some pop patterns, learn some different type of trap and rap patterns, some R&B patterns, like, and learn how to feel the music. That's more than anything. Like, the tricks and all of the little hacks that y'all be doing in FL and all of that, that's only gonna get you so far. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool that you can make a beat in 30 seconds without turning on hitting spacebar. That's cool. What about when you get invited into the studio to produce one of your favorite artists, and they want you to cook up from scratch, and they got a certain particular vibe that they want? Are you gonna know how to give them that vibe? Are you gonna know what it's gonna take? Are you gonna be able to identify what the vibe is? Like, most of the time, we're literally breaking stuff down. We're dissecting exactly what's going on. what BPM is at, what key is in. I mean, I've even gotten to the point where I've been diving into different frequencies that make people feel a certain way, that evoke certain emotions. Like, it gets real detailed when it comes to this. So my biggest advice would be just take your craft a little more serious and like really dive into it and pick up an instrument. Even if you don't have to become Beethoven on it, but at least know the terminology. Know what a major scale is. Know what a minor scale is. Know how to identify what key you're in. Learn relative keys. You know what I mean? Just little stuff like that that'll make your just your stake as a music producer a lot more higher. That's my little advice for today for the music producers. Because again, it's a change of the guards. Like it's ushering out. Like, you even see Ice Spice. She's out of there. She's out of there. Like there is no tolerance for the cookie cutter right now. Like people don't went through too much. People want the real right now. Kendrick spitting right now. But yeah, just my thought. Let me know what y'all think about that. Leave that in the comments. Do y'all think the music industry is getting back to what it used to be? Or do y'all think that it's evolved and that evolution is inevitable and change is a good thing? I would love to hear what y'all got to say about that. Was good. I'm late, but I made it. Walking in the gym now. I'm gonna go check my boy out. Get the ball. Steal the ball. Did a pretty good job. What are you doing? Take it down. Pass it. Get the ball right. Yeah. How was practice? Good. Okay. We're gonna work on dribbling and passing, okay? Okay?